Hello. I'm going to try something a little different here. I'm going to use the smart board and I'm going to go through the package with you, but just one day at a time. So we're going to start with the first day, Monday, April 20th. Okay, so this is all the work you're supposed to do on Monday. And then the next video will be for Tuesday. The next one will be on Wednesday. Okay, one day at a time. I don't want you to work too far ahead, because then you'll run out of stuff to do and you might get bored. So if you finish Monday's work and you still want to keep doing some things, I would say you should try mathletics and essential skills if you can. Read a book and just pace yourself, okay? I want you to make this work package last. So let's start it off here. Monday, April 20th. And it says, please write neatly and don't forget your finger spaces. So we're going to start every day with our printing practice and read, trace, and write. This is printing practice, but you're also practicing your sight words. So I'll go through a couple of these, then we'll do the next page. Let's switch to my black pen. And I'm using my finger here, so it might be messy. Let's see. So the first word says any. And you'll see the dotted line here with your pencil or pen. Try your best to follow along. Mine's a little bit off. A-N-Y. Try to touch that middle line and then drop your Y under the line. Finger space. You're going to write the same word over here. A-N-Y. Any. And I don't think I have room for another one, so I'm going to go down to the next word. Ask. Same thing. Dotted line. Try your best to follow it. A-S-K. Finger space. A-S-K. And I have lots of room here, so I'm going to put another one. Finger space. A-S-K. Got the idea? And then you'll do the rest. I'm just going to read the words for you, but you will do the printing as well. So we had any, ask, about, again, after, always, and down here you've got your alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Okay, that's the first page. Every day we'll start with printing practice like that. Let's get rid of this and go to the next page. You miss doing that, don't you? Okay. Let's see, page 2. This is something new, but you are definitely ready for this. Okay. So this is about sounds and the sounds that letters make when you put them together. So if you see up top, this says practice the ah sound, like in saw, paw, and straw. And the first part you do is printing practice, just like before. So finger space, A-W, finger space, A-W, finger space, A-W, aw. It helps if you say it out loud. Aw. And you should be able to fit a few more in here. Take your time, try to make them look nice. You see how it touches the bottom and middle line? There we go. And the next part here, it says, complete the ah words below the pictures. So all you've got to do is add these two letters, AW, to each of these words. So crab claw. Remember, we're thinking about the aw sound. Straw, you drink through a straw. A paw print. Drawing. Yawn. And lawn mower. You notice how that sound in all of those words, AW, sounds the same. Ah, 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 ah. Next thing we have here, help the hawk get to her nest before dawn by following the correct path. So this is kind of like a maze. You got to figure out which one actually goes all the way to the birdies. In this box, draw something you would see in autumn. Autumn is fall. So after summer, right before winter, when the leaves start to change, when the beautiful colors come out, you're going to draw a picture of something you see. So when I think of fall and autumn, I think of the trees. And I know you can draw a better one than me. Let's get some green in there. And the reason we call it fall is because the leaves are falling. And then you get a big pile of leaves down here. And then you get some little wing nut. He's going to be jumping in here. Whee! Okay, that's something I might see in fall. And down here, we've done lots of these before, our daily language review right here. Daily language review. Oh, let's start here. I know it's a little small, but it's okay. Correct the sentences. So number 1 and 2, there's mistakes in these sentences. We want to find them and fix it. So remember, every sentence starts with an uppercase letter. So dolphins needs an uppercase. It says dolphins lives in water, but they breathe air. Dolphins live in water. You don't need that S. Everything else looks okay to me. So I'm going to take your pencil or pen and fix the mistakes. Dolphins, start of the sentence needs an uppercase letter. And you don't have a lot of room, so try to write small if you can. Dolphins live. I know it's messy. It's hard to write with my finger. Dolphins live in water. You don't need the S. Dolphins lives doesn't sound right. Just dolphins live in water. Comma. Looks like I'm going to run out of room, but I'll show you what you can do when that happens. Dolphins live in water, comma, but. A lot of times you'll see a comma before the word but. But they breathe air. So there's no way I have room to fit that there. I'm just going to try to put it down here. So when I finish a line, I need to go to the next line and back to the left side. But they breathe oops. They breathe. I believe breathe has an E at the end of it, doesn't it? Breathe air. We're actually going to Google that just to be sure. Period. Okay, dolphins live in water, but they breathe air. I think I missed that spelling mistake. Just to be sure, I'm going to show you how you could use Google to help you out with that. Let's see. I'm still getting used to recording the smartboard, so just give me a second, please. Remember, it's a video. If you're getting bored of me, just fast forward a second. Okay, breathe. I think without an E, it's breath. And with an E, it's breathe. Let's see. I'll type it into Google. Breathe. Breathe versus breath versus breathe. What's the difference? That seems like something that'll help me. breathe is a verb we use for the process of inhaling and exhaling. So breathing in. Breath is a noun that refers to a full cycle of breathing. It can also refer to the air that's inhaled or exhaled. Okay, so we were right. I almost got tricked there. Okay. So breath, this actually needs an E. Oops. Now look what you did. Okay, back to business. This one right here, that needed an E at the end. Okay. I know some of you might be sitting at home right now and going, oh, this guy, hurry up, chop chop. Well, guess what, buddy? You're on YouTube. Why don't you press the fast forward? Uh-huh. Okay. Number 2, dolphins are playful and likes to jump, flip, and spin in the air. Oh boy. Now there's some real mess in here. You got a capital letter, that's fine. Playful only needs one L. Dolphins are playful and likes to jump. No S. Just like to jump. Dolphins are playful and like to jump, flip, and spin in the air. That's a list, so you need a comma. They like to jump, comma, flip, comma, and spin in the air. What's missing at the end? Just a period, because you're just telling me something. Dolphins are playful and like to jump, flip, and spin in the air. Dolphins, please try to put your letters on the line. Finger space. Dolphins are playful. One L. Play. Eee! What happened to that F? Dolphins are playful and like to jump. And like to. Remember, I ran out of room. Let's go down here. Back to the next line. Dolphins are playful and like to jump, comma, flip, comma, and spin in the air. Remember, I'm using my finger, so I hope your writing's a little bit nicer. Flip, comma, and spin in the air. We need commas because it's a list. It's 3 different things. Jump, flip, spin. And spin in the air. Spin in the air. Period. It's a declarative sentence. You're just telling me something. Next one. Write the missing word. So we're right here. Number 3. Dolphins live in groups and blank take care of each other. So dolphins live in groups and them take care of each other, or they take care of each other. Sounds like they. Dolphins live in groups and they take care of each other. Last one, circle the verbs. This is something some of you might not know about yet. Verbs. Verbs are an action word, like running, jumping. And let's read the sentence and see if we can find the verb, the action. Somebody's doing something. Go with our highlighter. So when dolphins talk to each other, they squeak and whistle. So there's more than one verb there. Remember, it's doing something. Even if it's a dolphin, they're still doing something. So let's use our red. And what is the dolphin doing? The dolphin, when dolphins talk, talking is doing something. When they talk to each other, they squeak and whistle. And remember, we're supposed to circle the verbs. So we found them, just circle them now. Talk, squeak, and whistle. Those are verbs because it's something that the animal is actually doing. Okay, good job. Let's go to the next page. Do the big circle. Can I come up? Can I press it? Can I press it? Sure. There you go. Okay, next page. Pretty much every day is going to be about the same formula, the same things. So you'll get used to doing these. So if it's confusing now, don't feel too bad. Okay, let's do some reading and some questions. This is called reading comprehension. Can you read and can you understand what you're reading? Up here, please read the story and answer the questions. And in this story, you're going to see a lot of in words, words that have in inside of them. The story is called Guess What? You see these smiley faces here? It's best to read this story 1, 2, 3 times and then answer the questions. Sometimes I actually like to read the questions before I read the story because it helps you know what you're looking for. So question 1, what is Lynn trying to guess? Number 2, what was in the bin? Number 3, what did Lynn win? Let's read the story. Who can guess what is in the bin? Is it full of tin? Said Lynn. Yes, the bin has tin cans in it. You guessed it. You win. What did I win? Said Lynn. You won all the tin in the bin. Wow. I'm not sure if that's a good prize or not. I guess you can recycle it, right? Okay, number 1. What is Lynn trying to guess? Well, I actually don't remember. I only read it once. Let's take a look. What's she trying to guess? Who can guess? Let's see. I'll switch to red so you can see it. Who can guess what is in the bin? Ah, that's what they're looking for. What is in the bin? And that's what you have to write down here by number 1. What is Lynn trying to guess? Oh, let's go back to black. What, finger space, is, try to write on the line, in the bin. Period. That's what she's looking for. What is Lynn trying to guess? What is in the bin? Number 2, what was, do you remember? She guessed, is it full of tin? Yes, the bin, right here, this is the answer. The bin has tin cans in it. Really, that's all you need to write. Tin cans. What was in the bin? Tin cans. And period. I'd be happy with just that for an answer because that's what's in the bin. Last question, number 3. What did Lynn win? Let's see. That's what she asks right here. What did I win? Said Lynn. You won all the tin in the bin. So she won all the tin in the bin. That's the answer. What did Lynn win? All the tin in the bin. Period. Okay. Looks good. Let's erase this. Moving on. I think math is coming up next. Okay. It's kind of fun using the smartboard and making a video. Yes, here we got some math. This is something kind of newer for you, but you're ready for it. Okay. So this is called Daily Math Review. Daily Math Review. Kind of like our daily language review, but it's math. So same thing. You got question 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And because you're awesome, I actually gave you 2 days at once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you got 10 questions. They're not too hard. I think you can do it. Okay, I'm going to show you some ideas if you're confused what you can do. So 0 plus 10 equals, if you're not sure and it's hard for you to read a question sideways, you can just write it over here. Put the big number on top. 10 plus 0 equals what? So 0 plus 0 is 0. 1, there's nothing under it, you drop it. 10 plus 0 is 10. This blank space, use it for sure. 0 plus 100, same thing. It's always good to put the big number on top. 100 plus 0. And soon you'll get good and you won't need to do this. You'll just know right away. 0 plus 100 is 100. Because remember, 0 is nothing. Question number 2, 13 take away 6. Let's use this handy dandy number line. 13 take away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 13 take away 6 equals 7. Put that in the box. And this is a little tricky. 6 plus blank equals 13. How are we going to figure that one out? Let's use our number line this time, and maybe next time I'll show you a different trick. Okay, so we know it's adding, and we know we start at 6 and we end at 13. So we'll just count how many till we get there. Start at the 6, and remember we go to 13. Oh, bad boy. Here we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It took us 7 to get there, so 6 plus 7 equals 13. This is something new. This is about fractions. It's not too hard. You can do this. It says color 1 out of 8. And look at this box. How many pieces are in the box? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we have to color 1 out of 8. So you can just use your pencil and shade it in, or use a crayon or something. I'm going to color in only 1 out of 8. 1 out of 8. You could also think of this like a pizza. You're cutting a pizza into 8 pieces, and you're getting 1 out of 8 pieces. Okay, next question. Write the number 26. 26. 33. 33. Number 5, this is a question you have to read. It's a word question. So let's figure out what it's asking. And let's go back to the highlighter. Megan saw a movie about parrots. There were 8 parrots sitting on a branch. Then 6 more landed. Next, 4 flew away. How many parrots were still sitting on the tree? Blank parrots. So we got to do a little bit of math and reading to figure this out. So let's see. At the start, there were 8 parrots sitting on a branch. Use this blank space. So we start with 8. Then 6 more landed. So if they landed, that means we're adding 6, right? There's 6 more. So let's do that first. 8 plus 6. Start at the 8 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8 plus 6 equals 14. So right now, right at this part in the story, there's 14 parrots. That's not done yet. Next, 4 flew away. So if they fly away, they left the branch. So we should do 14. Let's do it over here. We got lots of space. 14 minus 4, because 4 of them left. 4 take away 4 equals 0. 1, drop it down, 10. How many parrots were still on the tree? 10. You see how that works? Okay. Let's do the next box here. 11 take away 7. Why don't we just use our number line? We don't even have to rewrite it. 11 minus 7. So we're going backwards. Start at 11 minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 11 take away 7 equals 4. 7 plus what equals 11? If you remember this question back here, it's kind of asking you the same thing. 13 take away 6 equals 7. 6 plus 7 equals 13. 11 take away 7 equals 4. 7 plus what equals 11? It's got to be 4. You don't even have to add it. It has to be that. Another way to think about it, look back at this first question here. If you do it backwards, 4 plus 7 would equal 11. Okay, that's how it has to work in math. Okay, moving on. Next question, kind of the same thing. 4 plus 9. And just erase this so we can see what we're doing. 4 plus 9. So we go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4 plus 9 is 13. Blank, take away 4 equals 9. So same thing as this one and this one. We don't even have to think about it because we already did the work. 13 take away 4 has to equal 9. Number 3, mark the 8th dot. The 8th. So this word, do you know what that means? 8th sounds a lot like 8. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we have to mark the dot. So you could fill it in. You could put an X on it. Just make sure it's only that one. Number 4 over here. Count by ones to fill in the missing numbers. Okay. What's the key word here? Count by ones. Not twos, not 20s, ones. So what's the number that comes right before 100? 99. What's one more than 100? 101. See what we're doing here? 149. One less is 148. One more is 150. 63. One less is 62. One more is 64. 102. One less is 101. One more is 103. Last question on this page. Number 5. Back to the highlighter. Another word question, but it's smaller this time. If a muffin costs 7 cents, how much will 3 muffins cost? Blank cents. Okay. There's a few ways you can figure this out. Let's see. Use your blank space here. So we know one muffin, it's 7 cents. You don't even got to write the cents sign. You just got to know it's 7. Okay. So there were 7 and they sold 3 of them. So you could do 7 plus 7 plus 7. And or if that's tricky for you, we'll start really easy and then I'll show you a faster way to do it. Let's see. Okay, 7 plus 7. Here's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 plus 7 is 14. So 2 muffins is 14. And 14 plus another 7 because they sold 3 muffins. 4 plus 7. That's getting messy. Let's erase that. 4 plus 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 plus 7 equals 11. 1, carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 21. So 21 cents. And let me show you the fastest way to figure that question out. So we know there's 7 cents each and he sold 3. 7 times 3. And it's like skip counting. 7, 14, 21. That's why the skip counting numbers I gave you, I really need you to practice those as much as you can. Because if you know how to skip count, you know how to multiply. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56. Okay? Please practice those numbers. Okay. If you are still watching this, you rock. That means you're a good student. You really care about doing good. And I'm making these videos for you because I know there's some of you out there who really do want to learn and be the best students you can. So I appreciate it. Last page, because the next one's Tuesday, right? So we're just doing Monday. This is something new, but hey, you can do it. Look up here. Is the number less than, greater than, or equal? And so symbol, this is the new thing. You're going to see something like this. There's 3 different symbols. So this one means less than. For example, 5 is less than 10. And this one where it's pointing to the right means greater than, more, bigger. 100 is greater than 50. And then the equal sign means equal, the same. 42 equals 42. They're the same. So you're just going to use those three symbols to compare the numbers down here. Okay, let's do them together. Last thing for the day. And it's called comparing numbers, right? Comparing means you're looking at two or more things and comparing. What's different? What's the same? Okay, 145. Is that bigger than 529? Is it smaller or is it the same? We know it's less than, so which symbol should we use? 145 is less than 529, so we got to use this symbol. You can think about it like the way that the arrow is pointing, it's pointing at the smaller number. Okay? For example, for the next one, 375 is greater than 357. It's bigger. I'm pointing at the small one. Ha! You're tiny. I'm bigger than you. Okay, it's pointing at the small one. 247, 247. The same number. It's equal. So you got to use the equal sign. 247 equals 247. Okay. I'm just going to whiz through a few more, and then I want you to finish the rest. I want to see if you can do it by yourself. 954 and 459. 954 is greater than, so it's pointing at the little guy. Ha, you're tiny. 254 is greater than 245. It's close, but it's still bigger. 622 is less than 626. I almost did it backwards. Remember, point at the little guy. And let's see. So we had less than, greater than, equal, greater than, less than. Hopefully you get that. And let's do two more. 702 is less than 707. 471 is equal to 471. 835 is less than 853. 904 is greater than 409. Okay, you do the rest. And that is it for Monday's work. Thanks for watching. And stay tuned. I'm going to make videos for each day in this package. So Tuesday, April 21st, Wednesday, April 22nd, one day at a time. Okay? Please don't work ahead. Okay? I made it like this for a reason. So if you're watching this on Monday and you finish Monday's work, please don't start Tuesday. If you're watching YouTube, that means you have the internet. That means you can probably go on Mathletics and Essential Skills. So please do that if you're still wanting to do more work. And you can also read the books that I gave you. And remember, those books are for you to keep. And yeah, so please stay tuned. There'll be more videos. I like using the smartboard. I hope you like it too. And I'm going to use this to read you books and to show you other stuff too, okay? And that's it. I'm just going to draw you a little picture, and that's it. Adios. Let's see. What should I draw? Okay, this is me. And here's my belly. My little stubby legs. Stubby arms. I got my shirt on. There's my buttons. There's my little pocket. And you gotta have your pens in your pocket. And you gotta have shoes. And you gotta be on your skateboard. And oh yeah, I got a couple hairs, not too many. Something like that. And I'm so angry. Sonne! Sonne! Grrr! Grrr! No, I'm not that angry. I'm just playing. I'm kind of happy. But, uh-oh, he's got a boogie. Okay. I think that's good enough for now. Let's see, how do I turn this off? This is the first time I've done this, so give me a break. If I press this button. Aha! And then this one. Aha! Okay, thank you. Adios, au revoir. Stay tuned for the next one. Peace.